Okay, here's the moment I've been waiting for. Right here. I have the Oryx in my pocket. The ORX is in my pocket. And I got the DEUS right here. I'll turn the DEUS on. And I have created two custom programs. One is the Sprite program and one is the EVO program developed by Gary. It's called Garden Solon on YouTube, XP Metal Detectors. He's the one who designed this program here. I want to see if it'll work for the dump here. I'm in hot. I'm going to start out in hot. This is the first time I've ever used the DEUS in the field. So I'll probably have to make a couple adjustments, so I'll just keep it in my hand here. Turn my gain down a little bit here. $17 kilohertz. This is the hot program, stock hot program. This is exactly what I want to hear, right? Have to adjust it just a little bit here. Right there. I'm not looking at the numbers, right? The numbers mean nothing in this dump. With all my detectors, the numbers are absolutely mean nothing, right? Just go by tone. This is how I want a metal detector to respond to in the dump here. The Simplex doesn't do it. The Amphibio does it fairly good. The Equinox does not do it because of the coil options, right? The Equinox has that 6-inch coil. It just doesn't do big iron. There's a lot of huge piece of iron that's dumped underneath all these square nails on the surface, and the 6-inch coil just wants to read all that big iron there, and it just overloads. But this detector is doing very, very well here. This big coil is doing really good. It's really windy, very cold today. Big iron, right? Lots of big iron down there. Huge piece of iron. I found a lot of war buttons right in this area. World War I and World War II buttons right in this area right here. And a large send. Large send, it was about 1.5 inches deep. I might drop my audio response down a little bit. I can barely push the button here. I just turned it off. I can't push the button underneath this thick plastic. I turned it off on accident. GX power, that can stay at, I'm not gonna mess with it too much here. I'm not gonna mess with it. I like the way it sounds right now. My discrimination's at minus 6.4. I won't be able to hear it with this wind if I put it in my pocket, so. Big iron right there. Now I'll try the Sprite program. Sprite right here. Not enough iron for me. I want to hear some iron, right? Now I'll try the pitch program. I like the pitch program. I got the EVO program. It's not going to do very, the EVO program is not for this area either. The sensitivity is up really high here. That's iron. I'm in 17 kilohertz. And it's a two-tone program. So I'll go over to pitch. Number 5, if I can push the button. 4. I'll dig that one. So I'll just put that inside my coat there. And I'll dig it. See what we got here. This could be something epic right here. This is an awesome relic dump, I'm telling you. Piece of iron right here. Piece of iron right there. Is that it right there? That is it right there. That's epic, man. This is crazy. This is my first target I've ever dug with the DEUS. And right on the surface. I've come through here with every detector I own. I've come here through with some very high-end detectors, and I found a canteen top right on the surface, man. This DEUS is freaking outstanding, man. Outstanding. I even came through this area with the high frequency coil with the ORX, and I've spent hours, dozens and dozens and dozens of hours from here to my shovel right there, just in this one spot. I've spent probably 500 hours in this dump. At least probably 1,000 hours in this dump here. And right on the surface, you know, this just proves to show this DEUS is freaking deadly in the iron, man. It's a canteen flask cap right there, right on the surface. Epic, man. This DEUS is amazing, man. My other detectors just can't do it, man. My other detectors just can't do it. I'm gonna take my camera off here. The wind's howling. It's supposed to get like 20 something mile-an-hour winds here in a few minutes. But this goes to show, you know, you got to use the right detector and the right coils for the certain conditions. If I put that the high frequency coil on here, it probably won't do that good because I've tested it in my test garden earlier today, and it didn't do very good in the iron, the high frequency 5x9.5 coil, even with the DEUS. And this coil here, this 11-inch coil, thrived on some 3-inch deep clad dime in a bunch of iron. And I just decided, well, I'll take this big coil out here today. I'll take the big coil out to the dump, my favorite place on earth, and I find that right on the surface. I've spent probably 1,000 hours in this dump, right? And most of the cool stuff that I found is within 2 inches. I dig a lot of big iron here just to clear the ground out to get those deeper relics and the bottles and the bottle stoppers. But this first target with the DEUS, man, this is exciting right there. This is super exciting, man. I'm really happy about my purchase of the DEUS. The reason why I bought the ORX first is to get familiar with the tones. I mean, I already am familiar with the tones because I've watched a lot of videos on the DEUS, but I just need to swing one. And I didn't want to purchase this one last week because I didn't really want the 11-inch coil, but once I ran the ORX for a little while in the stump here, I said, I got to get that DEUS. I got to get the DEUS. And right there's proof. I've spent 1,000 hours in this dump, probably over 1,000 hours in this dump here in the last few years. And right there, right on the surface, all my other detectors have skipped this target up. And a couple other guys like hunting in this dump here, but I only know of 2 other guys who hunt in this dump just for a little while. They can do it for a little while. I can hunt here all day long. Even with my other detectors. But I'm gonna stay here until it starts pouring down rain, just making some videos, and I'm sure I will get a lot more of this kind of stuff right here. Well, thank you for watching. Please subscribe.